Madison Keys, Lindsay Davenport, and Chris Evert. In the recent U.S. Open, Lindsay Davenport was quoted as being very critical of the women's serves, in spite of the fact that Madison Keys serves very well. Then Chris Evert was quoted as saying that Madison, as a child, had a live arm, but then Chris unfortunately said, of course, you know the live arm is a gift from God. It's a natural talent. And I believe it really shows the dichotomy about how people throw a ball and whether they push it or sling it, and when they serve, whether they push the serve or snap or sling it. And I think if you have any questions about how you serve and whether you push the racket or pull it, material about the live arm can really change your approach to how you play tennis. And I think the story is this: with many of the women who appear to push the serve, and they do, I believe when they were 9, 10, 11 years old, the first coach could see this as a champion who could immediately hit ground strokes. But if the underlying throwing motion was not well developed, they might hit 20 or 30,000 serves pushing the racket, because that's how they would have pushed the ball if they throw it. So if you want a deeper look on the difference between pushing and throwing when pushing or pulling when throwing, or pushing or pulling when serving, follow this link. And the one secret is this: if you tend to push the racket, you won't be able to hit a side spin serve. And if you can develop a side spin serve, it will open up the pulling serving action as well as the live arm of throwing. It fascinated me that Chris made the comment about a live arm, and I have information that Pete believes he had a live arm. Pete Sampras, one of our players here, PMAC, has a live arm, and even Wayne Arthurs, the famous pro from Australia, Bruce Elliott tells me he had a live arm. So serving is about throwing. I believe that for sure. And if you throw well, you have a chance to serve well. If you don't serve well, work on your throw. But again, check out this link.